we have our list of questions all about macros. I'm gonna go over each one. It's gonna take me some time because there's quite a bit here and I don't want it to be overwhelming. Like, I love explaining things in a very simple, easy to follow way because too many things are too complicated and nobody's got time for that. If you want to calculate them on your own like I do, I'm going to give you the formulation to do that, but you are going to have to know some basic math. But I'll try to keep it really simple. So I'll put the equation here. It is in kilograms and centimeters, so you will have to do a conversion there, but Google can do that for you. If you're used to pounds and inches, type in your weight and type in your inches and it will punch those out for you and you can plug those into the calculation here. Now, compute this calculation by parentheses first. So I want you to do the weight parenthesis first, and then the height parenthesis second, and then age, and then subtract that 161 on the end. If you are a woman, if you're a male watching this, then this is a different calculation. It's gonna punch out a number. That number is not your maintenance calories. Like, don't go there. You have to factor in your activity level because this number is just showing your basic calorie need to function. Everybody has an activity level. Most people are going to sit on the 1.2 range. You would fit into that category if you sit a lot during the day, work out maybe 2 to 3 times a week, light exercise. If you just walk, you're not going to typically want to go over that 1.2. If you find that you are consistently hitting your macros, but you're not losing weight or you're gaining weight, you might want to adjust that activity level because it's probably not calculated correctly. Multiply your activity level into that number and it's going to give you your maintenance calories. That means that if you eat that amount of calories per day, you will maintain your weight. Many of you here are on a weight loss journey, and so you're going to want to calculate a deficit into this. So at this point, that's where you would subtract anywhere from 100 calories to 500 calories. But we really don't want to go over that 500 calorie mark because that can make it unsustainable. And I want to note here that I never take people below 1200 calories. So if your maintenance calories are 1400, I personally want you to stay at 1200 or higher, because under 1200, I just don't find sustainable. It may take you longer to lose weight, but you need to be getting those nutrients. So you have your maintenance calories and you have what your deficits are. So for ease, let's say your maintenance calories are 1700. So your first deficit is 1450 and your second deficit with 500 is gonna be 1200. From there, I'm gonna keep it simple for you and we're gonna do my favorite split for muscle gain and fat loss, and that is 35% of those calories are gonna be protein, 35% are gonna be carbs, and 30% are gonna be for fat. Now, we do have to take it one step further, so don't get overwhelmed. Just take this a step at a time. If you're using a piece of paper, it's not that bad, okay? So you have your calories, and then you have 35%, 35%, 30%. Calculate what that number is. That is the amount of calories of protein you need, the amount of calories of carbs you need, and the calories that you need for fat. How do we break it into grams? I'm going to tell you. Divide your protein calories by 4. That is your grams of protein. Divide your carbs calories by 4, and that is your grams of carbs. Divide your fat calories by 9, and that is your fat grams. And those are your macros, you guys. That brings me to my next popular question. What are my macros? You know what's funny is my macros don't matter to you. I have the same split of about a 35, 35, 30. Other than that, it shouldn't really matter to you because it's totally irrelevant. We are different. This is the same split that I used to lose 75 pounds while putting on muscle. The reason why it doesn't matter what my exact macros are because I'm a different age than you, I'm a different height than you, I have a different activity level than you, and I weigh a different amount than you. So it's literally insignificant. I love this split because it's giving me enough carbs for sustained energy. Like, I don't get lightheaded in the gym, I can lift heavy, and I feel strong and energized through the day, but it's enough protein for my muscles to be healing and growing, and it's enough fat to support my organs. Next question, how do you track your macros once you've calculated them? I am gonna say it again and again and again. I use an app to do this for me because I cannot imagine computing my own macros for every food every recipe that I make. Apps have made it really easy to do this. You just punch in your food that you're eating. So you can do 1 chicken breast or a banana or a Fuji apple if you want to get more specific. And it's going to pull up, and you just click the little check mark and it will track it for you. So it breaks it down into how many calories it was, how much protein it has, carbs, fat, sugar, fiber, all of the things. It is so cool. And you get this little bar at the top, and it will like fill up for the day as you eat and track more and more.